having an amazing week. So as girls, we have all had situations, whether at school or at work, that have ruined like important days for us. Maybe we're gonna see our crush or hang out with them and everything's going super well, but then disaster strikes. Or at least in that moment, it feels like a disaster because we really want to put our best foot forward. I'm compiling the top 10 crush emergencies and giving you guys the best DIY hacks on how to deal. If you are new to Ask Kimberly, welcome to the club. Everybody is welcome. My subscribers know that I love you guys, so I am doing yet another giveaway this week. This giveaway is so good, you guys. It's for something I know all of you want. It is a Kylie Cosmetics lip kit in my favorite shade, Love Bite. Every girl needs her signature gloss to perfect her pucker, and this could be yours. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is be subscribed to this channel, Ask Kimberly here on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram here. And the winner will be announced on October 15th. Okay, you guys, I know you're waiting. Let's get right into this video.
I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Situation 1. I have been in this situation myself so many times, and I've heard so many of you talk about situations like this. You are gonna see your crush or hang out with your crush, and you've got like the freshest breath as of the morning when you brush your teeth, but then like you go for lunch or you eat your lunch at school or at work, and you realize that you ate like onions or something that made your breath smell less than desirable. If you realize that you have dragon breath right before you go to see your crush, research shows us that this problem might be solved simply by eating a piece of cheese. Eating a piece of cheese after you eat can actually neutralize dietary acids and leave your mouth smelling fresher. So always pack a piece of cheese in your lunch because you never know when you're gonna need it.
I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Situation 2. You are well on your way to school or work and then panic strikes because you realize you forgot deodorant. This can also happen if we get like unexpectedly sweaty or the weather's just hotter than normal. What do you do? Well, did you know that the alcohol in hand sanitizer can actually kill bacteria and help neutralize sweat odor? It's totally true. So if you have a situation like this, just go to the bathroom at school or work and use the hand sanitizer in there, and this can help solve the problem until you get a chance to shower or use your deodorant.
I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
The third dilemma is so embarrassing when it happens. You're talking to your crush, maybe you're having a great conversation, maybe it's the first time you've even talked to them, and then your friend sends you an embarrassing text message, like maybe he completely outs you for having a crush on this guy or girl, and it is just super embarrassing. What do you do? So this one is actually solved through prevention. So the hack is actually to come up with a code name for your crush with your friends. Something that reminds you of him, but something there's no way he would ever be able to guess. One of my friends actually codenamed her crush Green Pants because she just like wanted to codename him Green Pants. There's no way he would have ever guessed. So when they talked about him or texted about him, they'd always say things like, "Oh my god, you look so good in green pants. Are you gonna buy green pants over the weekend?" That kind of stuff. So there's no way that the crush would catch on. The other thing is if you really think your friends are gonna try and incriminate you, you can actually try putting your phone on airplane mode while you're talking to your crush or in a situation where you know you're gonna be hanging out.
I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Okay guys, so number 4, I think every single girl in the world has been in this situation. You're gonna hang out with your crush or maybe like have a date or something and you're wearing a new pair of shoes, and literally like 10 minutes after you leave, you realize that your feet are already hurting, that you're on your way to getting huge blisters on your feet, and like you're gonna be so uncomfortable the whole night. And you don't wanna be like walking awkwardly or in pain when you're around your crush. What do you do? So this one's like a super DIY hack that I learned from my mom when I was growing up. Actually, if you wanna prevent foot blisters, all you have to do is use a little bit of deodorant right on the place where the blister would come up. This moisturizes your foot and prevents rubbing on your shoe and can actually stop blisters in their tracks. So you can just worry about frolicking around and having a good time when you're around your crush.
I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
So number 5 is a super annoying crush emergency, and it's really common in the summertime. You get like a really heinous, itchy, huge mosquito bite and like it's right by your face. Things like this always happen at the worst possible time. Did you know that the heat from a hairdryer can actually break down the proteins in a mosquito bite and actually get the itching to stop without damaging your skin, of course? So next time this happens to you, just use your blow dryer at home, or you can even run the bite under the hand dryer at school or work.
I walk in like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Number 6, you're about to talk to or hang out with your crush, but immediately before, you get major anxiety. You turn beet red, your heart starts racing, you start sweating, the world seems like it's going to end. What do you do? Guys, you don't need a product for this DIY. This hack is all about you. And this one is to practice the art of deep breathing, because if you're panicking, chances are you're not even breathing at all. Just breathe out until you can't breathe out anymore, and then slowly breathe in. You don't even have to use the paper bag trick if you get this one down. Getting deep breathing down can help you realize that you can be cool in just about any situation, whether it's with your crush or in some other kind of high pressure situation like a job interview, a performance, or something else that's in your life.
I walk walking like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Situation 7. You spend so long getting ready for this day. You're looking great, you're feeling amazing, the sun is shining, and then boom, you get caught in a thunderstorm. And seriously, you feel like a wet dog. I know for sure, like I feel like a wet dog after I get caught in a storm. It is like not pretty. What do you do? Guys, this solution is super simple. The main key is to not let the fact that you've just been drenched emotionally rattle you. So guys, in my opinion, the best way to treat hair that's been totally drenched is to just treat it like it's beach hair and just kind of play up those sexy beach waves that you can kind of only get in the summertime. I like to use a coconut texture spray for my hair to kind of capitalize on those sexy beach waves, and I just kind of crunch it into my hair. But if you feel like it's just too far gone and like you really can't rescue it, like just maybe pulling it to the side and putting it like in a little side braid or a little side ponytail, that can kind of get it out of your way and help eliminate some of the frizz that's gone on in your hair.
I walking like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Okay, so number 8 has happened to all of us. You've got a pop pimple. What do you do? Well, some experts say that you can actually use an antibiotic cream like Polysporin to speed the healing process. So if you're at home, you can just grab some, but if you're out in the world, a lot of first aid kits actually have an antibiotic cream in them, or you can ask the school nurse if they've got some handy as well.
I walking like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Okay, so number 9, so awful. You are talking to your crush. It is going so well, like the birds are singing. This is like the best day of your life. And then there's an awkward silence. So what do you do in this super awkward situation? The best way to prevent awkward silences is actually just to deflect questions. Either ask questions, or you can build on what the person has already told you to ask new questions. But the point is, you don't want to have like open silence going on for a long period of time when you're talking to your crush. That being said though guys, a long awkward silence can be an indicator that your crush just isn't into you because they're not actually trying to keep that conversation going. So if you think that that might be the case, it might be wise of you to actually see if they're going to come up with anything else to say, and that'll give you some clues on whether or not they're really into you.
I walking like a timepiece. I go straight to VIP.
Okay guys, so we have made it here. Number 10 on my list of like awkward, embarrassing crush emergencies is really common. I think every girl has experienced this. So you're wearing like a really cute skirt or a pair of shorts and you look down and you realize that you totally forgot to shave your legs that day. While this isn't the end of the world, in crush land it can feel embarrassing because like ideally you want to feel like as good as you can possibly feel if you're interacting with your crush or like if you're on a date. So I kind of get why this one can feel like humiliating if you forget. But what do you actually do in this situation? Like once you've left the house, it's too late. Well, here's a DIY that's been going around for centuries. Actually using a really creamy lotion can minimize the appearance of roughness on your legs and arms. So now the human eye is going to be fixated on the contours of your legs and the areas where they're shiny, as opposed to focusing in on the areas you forgot to shave. Alright you guys, if you love this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Come and follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. And of course guys, subscribe to Ask Kimberly for more weekly videos on relationships.